Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy Saturday morning, or afternoon, or evening, or Sunday, or whatever it is. Whatever it is for you. Where are we? Yeah, we're on YouTube. Wild. That's from the Mario and Chill album. Hey, shout out to Game Chops for putting their entire albums on one YouTube video for you to pull up when Spotify is still being a shit. That's really nice. Oh, goodness. Where are all of my things? Where are all of my things? Where are all of my things? One sec. One sec. We're figuring it out. On another planet, dude. Okay, here we go. Channel point redemption list. That's what I was looking for. We did it. Yeah, Mario and Chill. If you want like chill versions of a bunch of different like game track album sort of things, Game Chops does a bunch of stuff like that. There's like lo-fi albums of only Zelda songs or only Mario songs, or like Mario and Chill. There's Pokemon and Chill. There's all kinds of stuff. They're great. But welcome. Hello, everybody. Give that back. Guess what? I know that I said that I would do this forever ago, but this is the French press that I told you about. Isn't it pretty? I love it. What a pretty color. A beast. So nice. So pure. Right? I just love it. So I said that I would show it to you, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. 2 months ago, who even knows? What is time? But here we go. Here it is. Because also, if there's like weird, I'm like kind of trying to glance at my own face and neck, and I should probably look at my arms as well while I was making this. So when I first start making the coffee, I'll put like a little bit of hot water in and then swirl it for like a few seconds and then add the rest of the water in. And when I was in such a hurry. When I went to swirl it, it splashed up, and like bits of like super duper hot coffee grounds just got all over me. It was not delightful, but what can you do? Thanks. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I think I prefer this side. I said that, so this is fake for anybody who wasn't sure. I said that I wasn't going to put it on this side because then I'm very like metal heavy on this side versus this side. But I think it looks better on this side. I think I like it better on this side. So yeah, I like it. But yeah, I'm trying it out, see if I like it or not, because I know people with them and I think that they're so cute, and I've always thought they were cute, and I was like, I bet I could just get a fake one and try it and see if I like it, and either decide like, cool, I have a fake one I like and I'll put it in when I want, or if I feel like getting it pierced for real, tight. I don't think you can get nose piercings right now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But oh no, there's a knot. No, don't. Sam and Clarky are on a walk right now. They're doing a walk by birthday. Lockdown's wild. They're doing a walk by birthday for our little nephew Nettie, who turned 1 today. So Nettie is having a little food and playtime at a park. They've told everybody in the family where they're going to be, so everybody can walk by and be like, "Hi Nettie, happy birthday." Unfortunately, I think Sam went way too early, which I don't know whose fault it was, but I feel bad because he didn't sleep very much. So yeah, he was like, He's like, where is everybody? We're like, we're not there yet. What do you mean? So, there you go. Turning 1, all he knows is lockdown. No, for real. Yeah. And it's so weird. If you go on Etsy or something and you're like, 1-year-old baby birthday gift, it's a bunch of like shirts that say like 1 year in quarantine, like super strange shit like that. I'm like, oh my God. I don't think I would get that with the intention of my child wearing it. I would get it to put it in a box somewhere and be like, remember this? Remember how wild this was? So, yeah. Yes? I did press it. What the fuck is happening to me today? Who needs that reminder? I think that there's benefit to having things that are like reminders of big things that happened in life. At one point, Nettie's gonna be, why are there so many grounds in this? I was like, I didn't press it. No, I did press it, but there's so many grounds in it. What's happening? I mean, they'll settle. It's not a big deal. You can eat grounds. Somebody was did a video where they used their leftover coffee grounds in pancakes, and I was like, I wonder how that is. Anyways, rest of it looks fine. It's just that first go. It was that was fucking hot. It landed on my footy. That was fucking hot, dude. But why? It's like a use everything sort of thing. Like, if you have no plants to feed the grounds to, etc., then here's another thing you could do with the grounds. You can just eat them. We eat coffee beans covered in chocolate all the time. It's not like it matters. Yeah, and so they put them in pancakes to make coffee pancakes. And I was like, interesting. Or you just make compost. Yeah, I'm saying if you don't have that, it's literally, you don't have plants or compost or anything like that to feed it to. It's another option. That's what the video was, and I found it interesting. Why do you guys got to make it more than it is? Why do you got to question literally everything? Just make a fucking coffee pancake. I need my coffee. I need to drink this immediately. Oh. Yeah, speaking of somebody was saying that Sam was really good with his cutoff time last night. Yeah, so I think next week is apparently when the new wave of people for Callus Row is happening. I'll be doing a subathon, so I can't join on the first day. So my first day doing Callus Row will be the Friday after, so 2 Fridays from now. Chat, don't put us in coffee grind jail. Would you put pumpkin spice syrup in the coffee pancakes? I don't put syrup on my pancakes, but sure. If that's what you wanted, go for it. Misdemeanor also is not happening next week because I'll be doing a subathon. Marmite on pancakes? I can't even remember what Marmite tastes like. I know that it's contentious, though. I do know that. Have you studied the gods? So I've been saying all week long, like, can we get a study group together? Like, can we all get together and like study the gods, please, so that we can smash this shit out? And it has not happened. So I'm really hoping. To be fair, Shadow of Tear doesn't start until midnight my time, so I have time tonight. Let's see if anybody else is free and just like do what we can. But yeah. Yeah, all of the Arcadium games are coming to an end. Tearing Veil ended last night. They're all coming to a close. Does that mean Strange Roads might be coming back? No, it's already been confirmed it won't come back. Apparently tonight is supposed to be the final episode for Shadow of Tear. So then that will be done. A Heart of Tear is done. Yeah. So they're all wrapping up, and then he said that people who are not Violet Eyes will be involved in the end game for like an hour and a half ish, because he'll be swapping between groups, and people with Violet Eyes will have to be there longer. So I'm curious what day he's going to do that. But Zachy has the possibility of surviving a time skip. Yeah, if he lives through everything. But they were asking Arcadium about that at the end of Tearing Veil yesterday. And he was saying he hasn't decided, like, if he's even going to be on Calcatesh with the next games. He hasn't decided how much time is going to go by. Like, none of that. None of it is set in stone yet. So, even if Zachy was technically still alive, might not even be in the same place, you know? That boy needs a break, and by boy I mean Arcadium. Yeah, for sure. Can you play a different character after the time skip? If he wants me in a game, totes. I would love to play again. But he's got anybody who was there while he was putting together his gigantic spreadsheet of people. He has got an enormous list of people that he wants to put in games already. So I think a lot of us who are involved in this story are probably not going to be involved in a game again in a while. Some people were saying like, oh, but wouldn't it make more sense to make sure that people who like know what's going on are involved? But like, that's the assumption that everybody who streams or does YouTube or whatever that has ever been interested in D&D has already played, which is not the case at all. The very first group that he did a session 0 for the next round of games has Blue Jay in it. Blue Jay's played a ton. You know, there are all kinds of people who didn't have the opportunity to get involved before that are really seasoned D&D players that I'm sure are really excited to show up. So Pocket, yeah, Pocket's in that group. I forgot. Yeah. So She is playing, yeah. Hope you and the family are good. Glad to see you cleaned up your office. I haven't been around since you played Spirit Farter. I was in a different house when I played Spirit Farter. Totally different house. I am in the UK, yep. Probably for a long time. But not sure. Any conclusion without Zach and Mirage hooking up? I'm gonna rage. That's the hard part, is like figuring out when to like create any kind of a conclusion for any of that, you know? But yeah. Did chat bully you into hanging the pictures? Yeah, and I don't like where they are at all, but at least people stopped bitching about it. Yeah, final shadow of tear. Unless we do something wild. But even then, I think we're kind of on rails. We'll see. Yeah, all Mario music is DMCA free. Unless Nintendo gets a bug up their butt, but I don't think anybody ever has problems with like well-known game music in general. Sunless Crisco, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. I've never heard bug up their butt before. I don't think anybody's ever said it before, but here we are. Yeah, I think I have all but one thing. There's just one slot open on this subathon list that I'm not sure what to do with. So this is what I have it at right now. Oh. There we go. So I'm trying to work more like giveaway opportunities into this as well. But this is the list currently. So 5,000 subs, we released the Itachi song again. Well, for the first time, but like actually do it. And it won't be like a thing where it's like buy it here or anything like that. We don't own the song. Eddie Rath made it. It's literally just a goofy cover. But it sounds great. So have that available for people to do whatever they want with it. 5,500, I'll do 100 dabs. 6,000, I'll do a Just Dance stream. And I'll also do a giveaway of the game Just Dance. At 6,500, Kigurumi's on, and Kigurumi's on for the rest of the stream. 7,000, I do the fart tattoo. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but it has to be super visible. So we'll see. 7,500 is I'll sing Girl from Ipanema in a bunch of different dumb voices. 8,000 is the Fate Accelerated campaign. 8,500 is Bring Me to Life Cam, which everybody really wanted, and I don't know how to balance that because I can't just leave Bring Me to Life Cam on for the rest of the stream, or can I? I don't know. 9,000, I'll eat a child-sized portion of Vindaloo. Everyone was like, if you're going to put Vindaloo on there, you have to eat all of it. But even when I take one bite of Vindaloo, I feel like I'm going to die. So I was like, a child-sized portion, we could say it's like a Clarky-sized portion, right? Like a baby portion of Vindaloo. And then it'll be fine, and I'll maybe be able to eat it. 9,500, I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. 10,000 is the foxtail hair. 20,000, I'll hire an editor and I'll do YouTube again. I'll bring back gaming news. There you go. And then for like stuff to do during the stream, watch my top viewed clips. That's right. One of the giveaways that I wanted to do is Cuddle and Kind. So one of the, yes, Cuddle and Kind. It's so cute. So, Clark's favorite doll was one that one of you guys sent us. That's from a company called Cuddle and Kind, where every time you buy one is also donated. It's her favorite doll. Its name is Dolly. She always has it in bed with her. She loves it. So I was like, I'll do a giveaway of a Cuddle and Kind doll. We'll do some coffee giveaways, and a bunch of the stuff in the Cat Gang store is going to go on super sale during the stream. We're going to do a word sprint with Erin. She said she would do it with me. That'll be fun. I'm going to play something dumb like Super Fight with Jesse and Octo, and we'll see who else wants to play, and try to just like get a fun group together of people that I've known forever. Call friends on stream and say hi. Right on there. Anybody who can't make it to the stream, we'll just call them and leave a voicemail and be like, hi, I love you. And that'll be fun. And Danny said that he would love to do some drawings with me. So we'll have a section there where we do some drawings. But yeah, I want it to, like I said, I want it to be fun regardless of if we hit these goals or not. Obviously, like, it is a subathon, and I hope I get a bunch of subs, but if I don't, we'll still have a great time and hang out with some old friends and all that. So yeah, so I was like, Danny, do you want to do some drawings with me on stream? And he was like, boy, do I. So that'll be fun. What's the sub goal for the dance routine with Sam? 25,000. As I said. And even then he was like, I don't want to do that. So yeah, the ones that would be happening after the subathon is over would be foxtail hair. So that's a hair dyeing adventure that I would have to go somewhere to do, but I will try to get it done as fast as I can after the stream if we hit that number. The Fate campaign and the Just Dance stream. Just Dance stream will be easy. I have everything that I need for it. It's already set up. The Fate campaign is the thing that would take like a decent amount of work for me, but I've already started working on it if we hit that. So yeah, 3 things to do after. Only one of them is like particularly difficult. The rest of them would happen during the stream. So what about Demon Soulmates? I didn't want to add another thing to do after the stream. Sam already said he would love to do that. I think that we'll just do that anyway. So I'm not going to have it on there as a goal. It's something that we already want to do. So yeah. Yeah, it's a fake ring. So I swapped it to the other side to see if I like it better on this side. And I think I do. So Sam and I have done Demon Souls. Not Demon Souls. Oh my God. We've done Dark Souls together. All of them? No, we've done the first Dark Souls game together and the third Dark Souls game together. And we called it Dark Soulmates. And so Demon Souls has now been re-released, right? And so a bunch of people were like, oh my God, are you guys going to do Demon Soulmates? So we talked about putting that on the subathon list, but I'm not going to put it on the list. I'm just going to do it. Didn't get to play the best Dark Souls. I mean, I played it on stream by myself. That's the first one I ever played, was the second one. I don't know that I would agree that it's the best one. Oh no, is that the warning list currently? Hold on. Let's get rid of that. Okay, that's better. Fixed. Dark Soulmates for 2 would be nice to complete that trilogy, since I don't think you did the DLC on stream back in the day. Oh, that's true. That's true. I don't think I ever did the DLC either. Wet hair. Yep. I showered. Let's go. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. I think it'll be fun. Yeah. Is this tomorrow? It is Friday, the 19th. Just saying things we see on stream now. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? It's so much fun to drive so far. Won't you look outside and enjoy the pretty ride, driving in the car? Just pouring it in? Yeah. How do you do it? Why would I bother to scoop it in? I started playing Alex on your recommendation and it's nice. Dude, I love it. Chat really made me feel bad for continuing to play it, so I haven't played any more of it, but I think I'm just gonna keep playing more of it. Half-Life Alyx is it's a VR Half-Life game. So I was told, because I'm trying to get my VR legs basically, to do Callus Row. I still have not done VR chat because honestly it deeply intimidates me. It seems like such a shit show always. But I have a lot of friends that play it and I should just reach out to one of them and be like, "Hey, can you hold my hand while I walk through VR?" But Sketchu told me that one of the best things that I could play to really get used to VR and see whether or not it was going to make me sick, because it does make some people sick, the moving around a lot and looking around a lot, is Half-Life Alyx, because you move around a lot in that game. You pick things up, you shoot things, you all kinds of stuff, right? There's so much movement and like, oh my God, I experienced like really deep vertigo for the first time in a long time while playing that game, because you start the game off like on a pretty high story of a building. And something dropped, or I threw something, and I like looked down and saw it hit the ground and heard it hit the ground, and it like, there was something there, something like primal in my brain that was like, that's a real drop and I'm going to die. I'm going to die if I get any closer to that. I'm definitely going to die. It was wild. But yeah, it's gorgeous, like a really beautiful game. And as somebody who was worried about playing it, because I already don't do well with spooky stuff, and this is VR, which is much more immersive. It really eases you into like more intense things happening. Like the first things that you have to shoot aren't even mobile. So it was really nice, like the progression of it. But again, I've only played like so much of it, you know? I would have Americans. Oh, shoot. I lost you. I would have Americans order coffee at my old shop, ask for black coffee. I would say with sugar, and they would say no, black. And it always confused me. Yeah. I think a lot of times people, if they say like, I want my coffee black, they mean with nothing in it. But it's still black when you put sugar in it. So that's never made sense to me either. Like, surely if you're saying you want your coffee black, you mean that you don't want any creamer in it. But are you watching any anime this season? I am. We're still watching Jujutsu Kaisen. We're watching the new season of Dr. Stone and the new season of Reincarnated as a Slime. We haven't watched any Attack on Titan. I'm just waiting until it's all out, and then I'll just watch all of it. But yeah, I know there's other stuff to be watching, and I always say this, but like I keep meaning to start Horimiya, and I haven't done that yet. But what can you do? Dr. Stone, honestly, it sucks because the concept of Dr. Stone is great, and I generally like the look of it. I think that most of the ladies on that show have same face syndrome. There's a character that just showed up in the show, and Sam was like, this is the best looking lady that's shown up on this show so far. And I think it's because they were designed to look more like aggressive. And so the artist felt like they could draw them with more of like the features that they use on their male characters, which are much more animated and interesting. He was like, this is the best looking one so far in the show. It's so weird. But yeah, I think like the character designs, are really lacking in some ways, but some of the characters look so interesting. Unfortunately for me, what like kills Dr. Stone for me occasionally, and why like I drop the manga altogether sometimes and then come back to it, is some of the characters are just, I can't stand them. I can't stand some of the characters. And honestly, when I first started reading Dr. Stone, it was the main dude. I was like, I hate this guy. I just fucking hate this dude. I hate Senku. He sucks. Why does he have all these stupid fucking catchphrases? Why does he say these things? I hate this. Like, I couldn't stand him. Are Are they jerks? No, they're just like, there's a balance in anime, I feel like, with characters. I think that with like shonen, like battle type stuff or things that you intend to put in Shonen Jump, it behooves you to create characters that are larger than life, right? People like latch onto the particular aspects of characters that have like kind of hyper specificity to them, like something about them that just stands out. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I have this feeling with Black Clover. A lot of the characters in Black Clover, I'm like, you really wanted this character to be a weirdo, huh? you really wanted this character to do something. I can tell. I don't know what it was, but it's not working for me. So Black Clover has this problem, and I think Dr. Stone has this problem where it's like characters show up and you're like, okay. But I still read it because I still find Dr. Stone interesting. And characters like Senku really grew on me eventually. But some of the characters, especially right when they show up and they're trying to be like, look at me! What a wild and kooky character I am. I hate them. I hate them for so long. And then eventually maybe they'll grow on me, but it takes forever. And I'm just so invested in in the story of Dr. Stone that I always come back to it because I want to know the answers. But I think I don't know why One Piece is an example of an anime or a manga where I'm all in. Every character that shows up, no matter how weird they are. And I think it's because from the get-go, everyone was at a 15, right? Like this isn't characters that are like kind of pushing surreal put in a normal modern space or like put amongst people that are supposed to be normal. This is like, this whole world makes no sense, right? Like in One Piece, like everybody is just yes-anding each other and it just ramps and it ramps over time. And for some reason in One Piece it works because there's no normal characters in One Piece. They're all just they're all just fucking weirdos and it's great. But yeah, there's and obviously, you know, I'm not the majority in this, in how I feel about this, because it works for a lot of people, or maybe for a lot of people they also feel the same way, but they're like me and they're still just like, but it's interesting and I like it, and that's fine. But there's a balance with like, what is the world like? What are these characters like? And then identifying for myself, do I wish that these characters would pull back, or do I wish that they would just like unabashedly go forward, right? Do I wish that everybody had stupid catchphrases like Senku, or do I wish that no one had those catchphrases? I don't know. I'm not sure which one it is. So yeah. Dr. Stone also puts Sam to sleep, so we have to watch it first. And it's not, he keeps being like, it's not like I dislike it. It's just like every episode they got to take a minute to explain how a science thing works, and I just want to see people punch each other. He's so simple. He's just like, I don't know. It's good. I'm just waiting for Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm just waiting for us to get through the episode so I can watch Jujutsu Kaisen and be like, wow. came here for the punch-in. It's funny because like Sam and I, when we were long distance, we got super into like Silver Spoon and stuff. It's not that Sam won't watch or enjoy things other than punch-a-thons, but I don't know. I think tonally Dr. Stone is weird for him. What? Oh my God. I was talking about how much I loved this most recent episode. Again, no spoilers. Don't put spoilers in chat. Don't spoil each other. But holy shit, if you watch Jujutsu Kaisen and you haven't watched the most recent episode, fuck me. The animation is incredible. It's so good. And I feel like this isn't too much of a spoiler to say, but like really refreshing because all of the fights that they're animating are between female characters. I can't recall a time that I've seen a bunch of ladies go that hard, like fighting each other. It's so good. It's so good. We were like, whoa, the whole episode. It was amazing. So, yeah. If you've been watching it, you're not caught up, you should go watch it. It's really good. We watch it on Crunchyroll. I'm not sure if you don't have Crunchyroll, I'm not sure where you can watch it, but it's on Crunchyroll for us. Oh, did a new one just come out? No, we haven't watched that yet. We watch it on Wednesdays. Don't spoil shit. We literally just said don't spoil shit. I don't think I've watched Dorohedoro. I thought maybe you meant Dorohedoro. Maybe you do. Yeah. Yes, I have watched and read Dorohedoro, and it's great. I haven't like gotten to the ending of the Dorohedoro manga though. And people have said it's actually such a good ending. So I need to finish it. Because that's so like, it puts my spirit at peace to hear that. I normally dread the end of a manga because I'm like, it's probably just gonna fucking go to shit. Noi? Who isn't horny for Noi? Is Slime Season 2 worth watching? Yeah, it's great so far. It feels like it never stopped. It picks up. It doesn't really like... We watched the whole... Sorry, I've started like 8 sentences. There was a whole episode that they put out that was like, did you forget what happened in the first season? Here you go. So we watched all of that because we were like, yeah, we did forget everything that happened in the first season. Because I think the first season came out when we were in Los Angeles, decent amount of time ago. So yeah, we watched the whole recap episode, and it was really nice. It was a well done recap episode. And then they literally pick up as though it was just a brief hiatus and they were continuing the first season. Yeah, Slime is such a good balance. Slime has a great balance of like, wow, incredible fight scenes, but also it's It's like a city builder show more than anything. It's fascinating. The balance is so nice. It's like really, really good. So what's Noi? Noi is a huge buff character. She's she's the best. She's a buff character in Dorohedoro. And if you follow a bunch of artists on Twitter, uh, when people started watching Dorohedoro, you might have seen everyone drawing her because she's tight. What's your shirt say? Heck, because I'm a badass. Noise, sweet, and powerful. The perfect mix. The shirt is from Psychic Circle, which is Mortimer, um, Susie, Aaron, Ego Raptor's. Oh my God, there's so many names. Ego Raptor's wife, Susie, who also does stuff with Grumps, has her own like line of clothing and stuff in a store called Psychic Circle Oddities. And I bought a mug, and she sent a bunch of extra stuff along with the mug, which was very sweet, including this shirt. And I love it. And it's one of my favorite shirts now. Moonlight journey across another world. It does everything slime does, a little different in its own way, but it's also great. Awesome. What does the shirt say? I'm not telling you again. You get to come up with it yourself. What do you think the shirt says? Oh, somebody spoiled it for you. I think it says deck. Perfect. It sure does. I'm a Magic the Gathering streamer. What's up? Welcome. I can tell you all the best builds. It says Shrek. Fuck, that would be such a good shirt. In this script, that would be such a good shirt. I would buy a gothic Shrek shirt. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? I'm waiting for a bunch of people in chat to be like, me, I would not buy that shirt. Oh, it's the alarm clock. One sec. It's like, what the fuck is that beeping noise? It's the alarm clock. We have an actual normal ass clock in our bedroom now because so many times Sam would be like, I set an alarm, but then his phone would die or it would be on silent. So we just have a normal clock in our bedroom with an alarm, and it goes off at 2 p.m. every single day. And I'm not used to it yet because normally Sam's the one who hears it and immediately turns it off. And occasionally I'll hear it and be like, what the fuck is that? 2 p.m. I mean, when the person that it's for works all night. Yeah, 2 p.m. And even then, well, even when he comes to bed late, he should still get 6 or 7 hours of sleep. But we can't hear anything over here. Yeah, that's fine, but I could, and it's fucking annoying. What if I want the chair? Every now and then somebody will be like, "What's that chair?" And I'll say, "It's a terrible chair, please don't buy it." And they'll be like, how about I decide that for myself?" In which case, I got it on Amazon. Feel free to go find it. I'm not going to help you buy this chair when my husband bought the exact same chair and it snapped in half. And mine, the arm has fallen off periodically ever since I got it. I'm not going to help you buy this chair. Go find it yourself. How much was the chair? It wasn't super expensive. I had that chair before I started watching streams regularly, and it does indeed suck. It was a, hey, we're moving to England. We really need desk chairs. Sure, these are fine. It was that. One of the $9,500 sub goal is get a new chair. Is that my family returned from the war? Oh my gosh, guys, by the way, this really cheapo why do I always want to call it a Gordon Ramsay? Why can I never remember what they're actually called? What is wrong with me? This really cheap knockoff Gordon Ramsay press that I got at Lidl has been putting in so much work. We're using it every single day to press sandwiches and shit. It's been amazing. I made a little quesadilla with it. Tight. Love it. George Foreman. Thank you. This knockoff George Foreman that I got has been amazing. Fucking Gordon Ramsay trying to eke out just a little bit of extra fame from George Foreman inside of my brain. Little is the queen of deals. I love it there. I love it there. I got my laundry baskets there. I got a knockoff Gordon Ramsay there. No, it's not a Walmart. No, it's not. It's literally like, it's a grocery store. But imagine like a normal sized grocery store. But imagine that they were like, okay, we're going to put all of the food around the outside. That rule of like, if you really want to eat healthy, only shop around the outside edge because that's where, you know, the vegetables and the meats and the cheeses and stuff are, and all of the processed food is in the center. Not at Lidl. Not at Lidl. At Lidl, they're like, we're going to shove all of the food along the outside edge, all of it. And then in the middle of the store, we're going to have ironing boards and snowsuits and a paint set and power drills. It's incredible. It's such a fucking wild ride. And it's the grocery store that's closest to us now. So I go there and I'm always like, I only need 2 things. I'm just going to walk in and get those 2 things. And every single time I start to walk by the middle aisle and I'm like, I'll just take a peek. We'll see. We'll see what's going on in here. I've heard the bakery at Lidl is amazing. We've gotten like donuts and things from the bakery there. They also do like flatbread pizzas and all kinds of like wild stuff. But most of the time when I go there, it feels like it's been out for a decent amount of time. I feel like if I was going to go there specifically to get stuff from the bakery, I would probably go like first thing in the morning. But I mean, I got my cheap, when the battery charger for my power drill blew, I got literally like an 11-pound power drill. It's been doing fine. My God, if you have to drill through something that's even remotely hard, you have to put your entire body weight behind it. But you know what? It gets the job done. I'm not going to complain. Yeah, I got my laundry baskets from the middle aisle. Clark really wanted to do some painting, so I found a paint set there. I found my glow-in-the-dark unicorn puzzle there. Great. Yeah, glow-in-the-dark unicorn puzzle, which everybody's first inclination as a response is to say, cool, are you going to put the puzzle together in the dark? No, I will not. Are you the DIY person in the house? Yeah. I was telling chat this really cute story, but like Clark asks for stories all the time, and I overheard Sam telling Clark a story. She said that she wanted a story about me, and so Sam told her a story that was like, once upon a time, Clarky's mommy was fixing something in the house, because Clarky's mommy can fix anything. And it's very cute because now, whenever something breaks, she'll say something along the lines of like, Mommy, can you fix it? Because you can fix anything, which makes me feel like shit when I can't fix it. But most of the time I can fix it and I feel like a god. Like, why, yes, I can. With the power of super glue and time on my side, I will fix this tiny finger bat. How long do you keep puzzles assembled once finished? I put them back in the box the second that they're done. Which is a contentious thing to do, I've learned. But I don't leave them. Yeah, I tried to pull a thing today. I took our entire couch apart because it's too heavy for me to move if it's assembled. So we have like a big shag rug that's in the living room or like the playroom. And it's taken such a beating. With a toddler and 2 cats, shag rug is just a mistake. They feel nice on your feet, but like it's a mistake. So I rolled it up and I was like, whatever rug we have in the playroom needs to be It needs to not have any fluff to it whatsoever, right? It needs to be just a flat rug. So I rolled it up and I took the entire couch apart, moved all the pieces of the couch so that we could clean underneath the couch. Because again, if you have a kid and animals or both or whatever, it's probably bedlam under your couch. So I moved the whole thing and it was a nightmare under there, but it's clean now. And the entire time Clark was doing the mom, mama, mommy, 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 mom, mom, mommy. And I was trying to get her involved. Like, the things that she could do with me, we did together. But the second that it was like, okay, I have to like lift pieces of the couch to put them back together. Clark can't help me with that. I don't want her to hurt her fingers, right? The second that I didn't have a job for her, she was like, Mom, Mommy, let's play cops and robbers. She's really into cops and robbers right now, which has been great because she has gotten incredible on her scooter. Because when she's the copper, she chases you on her scooter, and it's actually kind of terrifying. But she can steer that thing like crazy now. So, yeah, so she'll literally just chase you. And I always feel like I have to like be a robber character, so I'll take something of hers and be like, "You'll never get me!" Yeah, right, and run away, and she thinks it's so funny. But yeah, I'm like in the middle of trying to like get these pieces of the couch to all go back together, and unfortunately it's one of those, it would be so much easier with Sam, but I was just impatient. So it was one of those situations where it was like, oh, everything needs to be just so that they all snap together, and it wasn't working, and I was just like, oh, and the whole time Clark was like, Mom, Mommy, Mama, Mommy, Mommy, Mom, Mommy, Mama. It's like, honey, I'm just trying to get the couch back together, and then we can play anything that you want. Mom, Mommy. Yes. Yes, honey. Yes, my darling. Yes, love of my life. What is it? What is it? Tell me. Oh my gosh. My beloved, tell me, what is it you need me to know? Oh my God. She noticed my tattoos for the first time yesterday. That was wild. She's never asked about them. She never really looks at them. It was so strange. Last night, so we're out of diapers completely now, which means occasionally we have accidentes in the middle of the night. So last night she had an accident and she came to get me, and we like fixed everything, took the sheets off, whatever. And she climbed into bed and she was like, Mommy, can you cuddle me? And I was like, sure. Because she was really upset about it. So I got into bed and we were like talking and stuff. And I had my arm like this. I was like laying on my arm and she was like, Mommy, what's that? I was like, what's what? She was like, what's that? And I realized, oh, I have a tattoo there. And I was like, my tattoo? And she goes, yeah, I don't have a tattoo. And I was like, no, you don't have a tattoo, honey. She was like, what is that? And we like talked about what tattoos are. But it was so strange for us to get to this point and have her like act like she's never seen it before. Like it was a brand new thing. Like, Mom, what is that? What is that shit? But yeah, much like when she pokes my boobs and is like, Mommy, what are those? It's a conversation where it's like, maybe you'll have one day. I don't know. They are both adult things. They're things you don't have to worry about right now. What did you tell her about the tattoos? That they don't happen naturally. That they're art that you can get. That will be on your skin. She's really into skin right now, which sounds creepy. But but yeah, she talks about skin all the time, and she'll be like, "Mommy, you have skin," and I'll be like, "I know." She'll be like, "Daddy has skin." I know. You've got skin. She's like, "I've got skin." She's really into it. So I was like, yeah, it's art that you can get on your skin, but you can't erase it. It doesn't go away. And so sometimes people will get new art when they're older, if they decide that they want them, but you won't get them unless you want them. And she was like, okay. That was it. Oh my God. Here's another funny thing is so we do a game called Talent Show at bedtime. We do it all the time. She loves it. We all take turns going behind a curtain that we hang on her bed. And then you announce the person and they go in front of everybody and do a talent, right? So it could be anything from like, I'm going to bark like a dog, or Clark really loves to say that she's going to dance and then she just dances forever. It's very fun. But the introduction is always, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, non-binaries, it's Clarky, it's Daddy, right? And Clark always wants to say it, and we try to like help her like identify what the like individual words are. But it's always, ladies and gentle boys and binary, it's Mommy. She just like gives up at a certain point. It's like, it's all one word. I don't know what it is, but it's all one word. It's very cute. I mean, she's a kid, so it's easy enough to say, yeah, there are boys and girls, and then some people aren't boys or girls. And she goes, okay. It's not complicated to kids. It's complicated to us because society. It's not complicated to kids. Kids are cooler than we are in that aspect. They really can be, yeah. It's fun. It's along the line. Sorry, this is because somebody brought it back to skin. this isn't this isn't associated with being non-binary or anything like that. Adjacent to the skin conversation. It's been fun like discussing with her what bodies are and like what goes on in bodies, right? So she wants to listen to our hearts all the time right now as well. Um, so she'll ask to listen to our hearts and she'll ask us to listen to her heart. And like when she realized like that her ribs were there and was like, what the fuck is that? Right. And being able to be like, that's, like on a skeleton, and show her a picture of a skeleton and be like, it's that part and it's right here. And it like protects your lungs and stuff. She finds all of that really fascinating, which is cool. My kid doesn't actually go, what the fuck? Tiny swearing Clark needs to be a meme. She was watching a really strange, I mean, I guess it wasn't too strange, but it was the animation style that made it strange. I think it was a video on YouTube Kids that was like all of the organs, and all of the organs had like their own songs and talked about what they do in the body, but the animation was like, it felt very like South Park adjacent, so it felt weird to watch it. Like I kept looking over and being like, I don't like this video. It's all good information, but I just don't like the video. Kids animation can be really weird. It can, and sometimes Clark really likes watching stuff that I do not enjoy watching. What is YouTube Kids like nowadays? It's fine. Yeah, honestly, like the worst thing that keeps popping up is that fucking Ryan channel, and I just eventually blocked it. Nothing against Ryan. I don't know why. That channel just makes me irritated, so I blocked it. But yeah, Ryan's World. It's like a toy review channel, but also the parents do like weird skits on it and stuff. It's just not, I don't know. I feel really weird if we're like paring it down to brass tacks. I feel really weird about channels where kids are like trying to sell something to other kids. It feels weird to me. So anytime that channel came on, I was just like, it just annoys me. So I'm blocking it. So I now know how to block channels on there. But over, like, Clark has never found anything inappropriate on there. I don't think we've ever seen an ad on it ever. So yeah, it's pretty great. Being YouTube savvy parents will help you out a ton in the long run. I hope so. I want to try to, it took me forever to even understand how TikTok works, and I still don't entirely understand how TikTok works, but I want to understand whatever like the direction technology is going, and especially social media stuff, because I have a kid now, and I want to like be able to understand what's going on with social media as my kid gets older. Not that I plan on letting her interact with social media for a really long time, but you know. My kid never wants to be inside, so I'm just hoping that she's just like, I'm just going to go hiking. I'm going to build myself a tiny house in the woods. I'm going to go hiking. I'm going to, take baths in a nearby lake. I'll just be like, okay, great, honey. Never have to worry. It's fine. I was watching another one of those videos. This one I liked more. I'm trying to remember what the channel was, but I was watching another one of those videos that was like, I've wanted forever to just build my own place. So I just built a place in the mountains. I just like built like a small place in the mountains. And this one was, a person, I think a little bit younger than me. But she like built the whole thing mostly by herself, it looked like, which was wild. And I was like, oh my God, there's just like snow everywhere. And she's like having to take baths in the water. I was like, it feels amazing, but I'm so fucking cold. And I was like, I love being outside. I can't imagine. It was on YouTube. Like, I can't even imagine that being my life. Freaking autofocus. I like turn it off and on all the time, and I don't know why it's always such an issue, but here we are. Where's my family? Did they go to the grocery store or something? Point of view, Dex slaps you in the face. Booping is different. That's not a slap. That's a boop. Congrats to me, I'm starting therapy in less than 10 days. Congrats. I hope that you connect well with your therapist. I hope that it's a positive experience for you. That's great. Watson and Sherlock are fine, I think. Not Sherlock. Watson basically doesn't leave our bed. We were laughing the other day. We were like, always know where to find Watson nowadays. She just loves sleeping on our bed all the time, to the point that she gets trapped in there all the time because we don't realize she's in there. She like blends in with the blanket. So like sometimes I'll get up with Clark in the morning and look around and check the windows and be like, no cats in here, and close the door, and then go to feed the cats and be like, where the fuck is Watson? She's trapped in our bedroom because she was blending in with the blanket and I didn't realize she was sleeping there. Sherlock does the same thing except on one of the couches. We have one of the couches has like a bunch of clothing, a bunch of Clark's old clothing that I need to sort and like clean and stuff and decide like, okay, this stuff I should take over for Edie to wear, this stuff maybe Nettie would want to wear, etc. And half the time I'll be looking around for Sherlock and be like, where is he? And he's just laying in a crevice up against all of the clothes, and you just can't see him. So at least now it's happened enough that if I don't see Watson immediately, I'm like, she's in our bedroom. And I'll just get Clark settled and then go find her. But like, tsunami sirens. Oh my God. I hope that you're safe. Yeah, I can't remember. We talked about that forever ago, I feel like. But what was I gonna say? It's gone. It's gone. I don't know what I was gonna say. It's over now. Yeah, I was saying maybe because I've texted him now, being like, "Where are you? Are you at the grocery store? What's going on?" And I haven't heard back. There's a Sainsbury's that's like not too bad of a drive away, but when you go there, you have no reception whatsoever. So if he is getting groceries, he might be there with no reception. Otherwise, he might be doing something and his phone is dead. Anyways, thank you so much to the 2 ads that were redeemed from Avi and Henry. All of our ad money every month is donated. If you use !ad bonus, it'll tell you about where we're donating to this month, but we switch it up every month, so. I guess Sam called a killer? What? Why do so many Sainsbury's not have reception? Well, they have... Don't they pretty much always have their own Wi-Fi? Maybe it's on purpose. Because when you go to try to use their Wi-Fi, they're like, would you like to sign up? And it annoys me. Maybe he's petting a dog. Maybe they're still at the park. And they were like, okay, hi, Nettie. Happy birthday. Love you very much. Good to see you. Anyways, dogs! And maybe they're just trapped there now. I don't know. Who knows? It's only streams. So what a lot of people who aren't in Twitch contracts... so the exclusivity means that, like, I will not stream anywhere else. So my VODs still go on YouTube. I need to link a thing for Brett. I need to remember that. He was asking me to do that. My VODs still go on YouTube. I can do anything that I want once the stream is over. What I can't do is stream on YouTube or any other option. And I also can't dual stream, which is a thing that a lot of people were doing for a while there, or anyone that's not under like a partnership contract still does sometimes, which is you can link OBS or XSplit or whatever to a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel, and anything else, and go live on all of them at the same time. You can't do that under a partnership contract or under an exclusivity contract. So. Which is fine, because I don't stream anywhere else anyway. Easy clap. Yeah, maybe it's also for affiliate. Affiliate didn't exist when I became a partner, so I have no idea how affiliate contracts work, but she gets extra moolah. I get a little bit extra money every month that we're putting in a savings account for future house or for Clark or whatever, which is great. And they just ask that I run ads, and we donate the ad money. So I feel like it all works out. Delighted to be, especially after I was like giving them shit on stream in a joking way, like, come on, when is my exclusivity contract gonna show up? Lo and behold, reached out to Sam and I at the same time. Wonderful. Didn't you used to stream on Co-optional? Yeah, that was always on Twitch as well. But also, I never ran that. Well, I guess like 2 or 3 times ever I ran that. But that was always a TB thing. Well, I wasn't running ads anyway. This is money that I wasn't getting anyway. Right? So if all I have to do is run a certain number of ads during my streams, that's money that can go somewhere else and hopefully help somebody else. That's my thought process. So Oh yeah, I can be on any stream. This isn't like when you've been banned, right? Say that I was banned on Twitch. I couldn't be on other people's Twitch streams after I've been banned. Um this isn't that sort of a situation. This is like I cannot personally stream anywhere else. If a friend of mine is doing a show on YouTube and asks me to be part of it, I can show up as a guest. That doesn't matter. Part of my hair is like drying really awkwardly. Have you thought about live TV as just streaming for boomers? Yeah, because I have to explain what live streams are all the time. So yeah, I have used that equation many, many times. Yeah, the shirt is from Psychic Circle Oddities. It's Susie's store. Mortimer. I love Mortimer. You should check out her store. It's got all kinds of stuff on there. How is Susie these days? I don't know. Like, Susie and I have never been, like, let's catch up sort of friends. But I don't know why I personified us that way. But I think that she's lovely. Like, just a really, really sweet person. And I always, when I was in LA, I always wanted to create opportunities to spend more time with her, and it never really happened. A lot of us tend to be reclusive, and so unfortunately it's like, I think most of us in this business at some point are thinking to ourselves like, I really should have taken the advantage to talk to that person more, to hang out with that person more, right? Because in the moment you just get like zoned into being in your space and working on your things, and then the moment's gone, that probably happens to everybody. But I feel like I talk about this specific thing with a lot of other streamers and YouTubers and like content creators in general who tend to be more reclusive naturally, right? Yeah, I think her and Aaron, they're just the sweetest, like so nice. They've never been anything but kind to me. So I appreciate that. Game Grumps did a couple episodes of Hollow Knight. It seemed like Aaron wasn't feeling it the whole time. I was like, Dukes needs to call Aaron. It's interesting. I know a couple of people. Benji is one of them. I know a couple of people who started Hollow Knight and were like, I don't think that this is really for me. And I talked with Benji about it, and I was like, dude, it's my favorite game. I really think that if you gave it another shot, you would love it. And he slammed that game. Once he got a certain ways in, he was like, oh, all right. You know, all the shit that it took me months to find? He found it like instantly. It's just like he found everything on his own. He didn't have to look up where any of the DLC was. It's wild. Like he just found all of it, and adored it. And I think that does happen with that game, is that everybody's, sitting around being like, Hollow Knight, what a good game. Incredible. Wow. Inspired. And I think sometimes people start the game and the start is rough because you don't have a map. You don't have anything like that. And I think that because of that, it can feel kind of slow and like you're pushing against a wall. And so people will be like, I mean, it's all right, and they and stop playing it. So, and some people aren't going to like it anyway. This isn't to say that like everybody would love it if they just gave it a shot. Some people just aren't going to like it as much. So, Wallow Knight. That makes me so pissed. I finished the game and went back to do the DLC. I spent 10 plus hours trying to find it, and I couldn't, and I haven't gone back since. I just gave up and looked it up. I just looked it up because every time I was like, I'm doing the DLC today, I would find something else that had nothing to do with the DLC. And I was like, okay, obviously there's all kinds of shit that I am not finding, right? Like naturally on my own. The map is huge. It's difficult to find these things on my own. So I just looked it up. It didn't detract from the experience whatsoever. It's like, where do I need to go? Where do I need to go to find shit? And you can find lists like that are like, I'm not going to tell you what's there, but if you're looking for the DLC, go here, right? Go to this spot on the map, go here, whatever, and you'll find it. So I just looked at a lot of stuff like that. Because also, I've always had this issue in my streaming life of just talking too fucking much, and then I go to play a game and I play it for, a little bit of time, and then once I put it down, and then when I come back, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? And with a game like that, it's so deadly because you're going, oh, the map is so big. What was I trying to do? Fuck. Like, I don't remember where we were going. There's this spot that's like blurry. Did we already go there? What's there? At a certain point, I kept thinking, I really need to just print off the map and like circle places and be like, need high jump, need something, right? Like there's water here, can't pass, like put notes on the map because I kept backtracking and being like, oh, right, fuck, there's water here. So just chatting is the most popular part of the stream. I know. And I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. I have not played Valheim. I've liked watching other people play Valheim, but it looks a little too build your house, sort of like survive. It looks a little too survival-y for me, which I normally don't stick with. Yeah, no, literally. I think every Metroidvania should let you do that. Bloodstained let you, even though you couldn't specify what the dink meant, it let you put tags on the map. Just a little symbol anywhere you wanted on the map. That was incredible. That was so helpful to put a thing on the map to denote to myself, I can't progress here. I've been here. I can't progress yet, right? And then once I got a new ability or was able to do a new thing, I could be like, okay, let's go back and look at these things and remember what they are. Hollow Knight had stamps? What? I don't remember that. It did? You had to buy them? What? It was added in DLC. Oh, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. You've done most of the game at that point. I don't remember that at all. Either way, that's my bad then, if I didn't know that or I didn't utilize that. But it was very nice to be able to tag things. I thought it was base game. I only played after all the DLC was released. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of, if it was added in DLC, I think a lot of the people who were saying like, no, it's always been in the game. Maybe you started playing it after the DLC was added and it's just in the game from the start now. But yeah. Currently, I don't want the subathon to go beyond 20 hours. That is, as I've said before, my bitchy cutoff point. That's when my brain is going to be like, I'm really fucking tired and I need to go to bed because I'm going to rapidly turn into a monster. So I think 20 hours is doable. I don't want to do one of those, like, I'm going to do a few hours and then sleep and then do a few hours again. I really don't want to do that. I want it to just be like a big fun stream, and when it's done, it's done, sort of a thing. So, right? 20 hours is long, isn't it? I think so. What do you mean by currently? Well, I mean, if something wacky is going on, I'm not going to be like, all right, we're at 20 hours, so bye. But if if it feels like we're right on the edge of getting one of the goals that people are really like hoping for, then I'll probably stream a little bit longer. But 20 hours mentally is my cutoff point. Schedule a nap break. I was talking about it with Sam, and Sam was like, oh, those are going to be a couple of rough days, huh? It's like, yeah, probably. I appreciate you. I think you're very cute. Thank you very much for supporting me in my first subathon. My hair is starting to get a little, it's, what am I trying to say? Not frizzy, that's not the right word. Very staticky, so I can feel it like sticking to my face. Oh, I hate that feeling. Still nothing. Still nothing from this boy. Well, in like 10 minutes we'll end the stream, and then I'll be like, hey. If I call him, then I'll know. If it immediately goes to nothing, I'll know that his phone's dead. So. Oh. That hurt. That really hurt. What if you hit 10K at the 12-hour mark? Could you end earlier? Well, so I'm trying, again, I want this to be like a, wow. We've actually, even though when my account was created and we were first streaming, it was just like big charity streams, like extremely occasionally. But still, it's, 10 years since the account was created and since I started trying to do stuff with it. So if I'm planning on like getting friends involved and doing some of this fun reminiscy stuff, watching the fucking Tweaks video, like whatever it is you guys want to do, then yeah, I don't think that I would end earlier, because what if we haven't even gotten to the point where Danny and I would hang out yet? What if we haven't done the word sprint with Aaron? If I'm planning like fun stuff for us to do that is not reliant on the like subbing aspect, then I wouldn't want to end early. Are there any games from 10 to 15 years ago without sequels that would be cool to see a sequel to? 10 to 15 years ago? What was coming out 10 to 15 years ago? That was when I was in college. Basically, that whole section is when I was in college. That's hard for me. I wasn't able to really buy games in college. I was playing a lot of like, I was doing like secondhand game swaps sort of stuff. So I'm not really sure what was coming out then. Dead Space had sequels though. They're saying like games that didn't wind up with sequels. Where is Jesse? Sleeping in his house, probably. I think Jesse's moving as well, yeah. That's so what I didn't know he was moving. I didn't know that I had no idea. I had no idea he was moving until he was like, "Hey guys, just a reminder, I'm going to be moving this weekend." And I was like, "What? He's moving." Whoa. Wild. Is he? He's moving one building over again. he just keeps moving to different places in the same apartment complex, I think, which is pretty funny. His roof was leaking. Oh, interesting. I know he also wanted to live in a smaller place because he was like, I don't need as much space as I have here. So I know he was wanting a smaller apartment, so maybe he's getting a smaller apartment as well. He talked about it on Cox and Crendor. Apparently he talked about our pizzas on Cox and Crendor as well, so I have to listen to it. I have to know. I have to hear the Crendor review of our pizzas because Lord knows. They liked your crust. Wonderful. I wish I could have slipped into that recording session and been like, it's a 2-ingredient pizza crust. I'll have to listen. I haven't listened to Cox and Crendor in a hot minute, but I always love it when I do listen to it, so. Oh, dude, I dolled up the, so the like too much feta pasta that we made last date night. I dolled it up quite a bit. And it was good. I put olives in there, arugula, some onion. What else did I put in there? One other thing, and I can't recall. But it tasted pretty okay at that point. It was just I think honestly our ratio of like tomatoes to feta was off, and I think it needed roasted garlic instead of just minced garlic. I think that those things would have made a huge difference. Yeah. Yeah, it just needed some like some zhuzhing. I know every time I say the word zhuzh, people are like, "I'm sorry," but it needed a little je ne sais quoi. Feta is powerful. It is. And I was like, "Sam, it's saying to add around this many grams of feta." And he was like, "Cool. Well, if we just add all of it, that's only a little over how much it's saying to add." And I was like, "Well, we can add a few extra cherry tomatoes as well, and maybe that'll balance it out." It did not. It was too much cheese, way too much cheese. So Is there such a thing as too much cheese? When your wife is lactose intolerant, yeah, there's such a thing as too much cheese. Feta has a really low lactose content, so it's okay. It doesn't do too much, but like it was just too. Feta's like a really strong salty cheese. And it was just it was basically pasta that just tasted like feta. And I was like, this is a lot. I wish there was just something else going on in here. There's no depth of flavor, right? So we were saying that it's a really good base to like add stuff to, for sure. But on its own, it's very one note, like flavor wise. Let's read some Valentines, and then we'll all get sorted to kick you off somewhere else. Eisner Guy says, here's to Cat Gang being one of the most wholesome communities. Thank you very much. Shout out to Hypixion from Sweet Juice Box, who says, thank you for the gifted sub. I hope chat's weekend is full of love and good vibes. Early happy Valentine's, everyone. Oh my God, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Can I tell you the sweetest fucking thing? Sam and I were talking about Valentine's. We were like, what are we going to do on Valentine's? Like, we both have, you know, Valentine's has never been like much of a thing anyway, but we're like, we both got God forged and stuff. And he was like, well, I really want to start a tradition where I get something for Clark on Valentine's Day. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. He was like, yeah, I want to get something for Clark because she's my little Valentine. It's like, you don't have to get me anything. Just get something for Clark. That's very sweet. This is the cutest thing. It was so adorable. Kitterkadink says, it's snowing and it's my birthday. Happy birthday, fellow February baboos, and happy Valentine's to all. Happy birthday, Kitterkadinks. Distron says, hey, everybody. Hey, what's up? Snowfall and Crow says, I wanted to do a quick shout out to Doogs. Thank you. I've been lurking a lot lately. These streams have been really lovely company during chronic pain flare-ups this week. So thank you for everything you do. You are the coolest cat. Doog hug back. I'm so sorry that you haven't been feeling well. But I appreciate that you've been here, and that hanging out in the streams is beneficial at all. Warms my heart. Jun Coffee says, this is for Dodger and the wonderful community she created. I'm usually very uncomfortable when it comes to interacting in chats. I always tend to just lurk, but this is such a nice chill place. The people here are all so wonderful, and I'm getting more comfortable to write something and interact every now and then. So thank you, Doogs, for your amazing work and for being a wonderful, super positive person. I look up to a bunch of you, and I'm so glad that I came to your Twitch. Thank you very much. I'm so glad that you feel that way. That's the goal. That's the goal, that people come to hang out and are like, this is nice. I like this. So that's wonderful. Whether it makes you feel like you want to chat or not, if you just love lurking, if you feel like comfortable and appreciated here, then that's great. And Sir Chunks says, happy birthday to Cassie Blueberry, who is in chat and turned 29. Happy birthday, Cassie. Thank you for signal boosting, Sir Chunks. I know it's the end of the stream, but I've been really bad about these lately, so we're going to do one right now. Kane Ray redeemed a cheers. So let's do a cheers real fast for the end of the stream, and then I'll read off the activity feed. Raid Leader's open, by the way, if anybody has somebody that they would like to recommend for Raid Leader. You guys are amazing. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out with me. Saturdays, we literally just hang out and talk, which is very fun for me. And I'm so glad that you guys also enjoy it. I'm really excited for this subathon, and I think that it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, the goal is for it to be fun, even if not a single person subscribes. So, yeah, I'm excited to do that with you guys in a week here. But overall, I hope that you guys are having a good day today. If you are, thanks for swinging by and spreading some joy and positivity. And if you're having a terrible day and you came by and you want to soak up some of that joy and positivity, absolutely welcome. All of you guys whether you chat or you lurk, if you're subbed, not subbed, if you're having a good day or bad day, I'm delighted that you're here. And I wouldn't be here without you. So thank you very much. 3, 2, 1, cheers. Boop. I'm going to figure out where my family is in just a minute here. But first, Torgrick, thank you for the 52 months. Sir Chunks for the 49. Lana Del Prey for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Warner for the 15. Joker David for the 14. Rob Poe for the 33. Nab Who Does Nothing for the 39. Slime for the 50. Sophie Saz for the 34. Pickle Draws for the 2. PG Wipeout for the 39. IX Midna XI. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Grit Fox, thank you for the 45. Aaron X for the 5. Fiddle for All for the 60. Happy 5 years. I appreciate it. Weirdo, thank you for the 68. Darksight for the 38. Godvin Slaw for the 4. Garen for the 38. Sunless Crisco for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Mr. Squishy, thank you for the 11. Doctor for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Rain Days for the 9. Happy Twitch baby. Avi, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Izulia, thank you for the 27. Dubberil for the 2. Stupid ID for the 9. Happy Twitch baby. Zakuria for the 20. Fantastic Mr. Knox for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Ms. Vampy for the 7. Tatters for the 14. Mac TX for the 42. Dor Lugas for the 46. Chosen Sin for the 21. Laser Titan for the 2. Mythos Loric for the 19. Kimbat, thank you for the 3. Gravity, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Fifi Fox for the 9. Happy Twitch baby. Mizu Noise for the 38. Jimmy, thank you very much for gifting a sub. I hope you're doing good. And Smithen, thank you for the 13. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Oh, Jimmy has redeemed Raid Leader. Let's see. Show me what you got. Great. They're playing Minecraft. We're going to go say hi to Ink of Violet. Oh, she knows who I am. Oh, that's very sweet. Wait, I can't see past the mustard. Okay. Go say hi to Violet. Spread love, spread joy. Have an amazing day. Shadow of Tear finale is tonight. And tomorrow, no manga pod still. Aaron is in recovery, but we have Godforged. So take care of yourselves, guys. And I'll see you when I see you. Okay? Bye-bye.